Hey family! Before we dive into today's story, let me ask you something real quick. Be honest with me. If a child picked up something that wasn't theirs, would you instantly think they stole it? Or would you pause, look closer, and try to understand what really happened? Because today, we're talking about an 8-year-old girl named Anabel. And trust me, what happened to her could happen to any child. So listen closely. Anabel walked into a toy store with nothing but curiosity in her eyes. She came to look, not to buy, because at home things were, well, let's just say the only toys she had were her imagination and a pencil stub. But the moment she saw a soft brown teddy lying on the floor, she picked it up gently, like it was the most precious thing in the world. She didn't know the teddy had fallen. She didn't know someone dropped it. She just thought, wow, this is beautiful. But then, hey! Put that down. A loud voice cut through the air like a knife. The whole store went quiet. People turned. Even the Christmas lights stopped glowing for a second. You know when tension is so strong even the decorations want to mind their business? Standing behind Anabel was a security guard pointing straight at her. His face said, "You stole something." Her face said, "I didn't even breathe yet." Her little hands trembled. Her eyes filled with tears. And she whispered, "I didn't take it. I just found it." But nobody listened. Nobody cared. Nobody believed her. Except one person. A man watching from the next aisle. Silent. Observant. Eyes narrowed like he knew something wasn't right. And family. What that man ends up doing later will leave you speechless. Before we continue, family, tell me something honestly. Have you ever been blamed for something you didn't do? That heavy feeling in your chest. The confusion. The fear. That was Anabel right now. The guard grabbed the teddy from her hand as if she were a criminal. Her small fingers stayed curled in the air, still shaped like they were holding it. She whispered again, voice cracking, "Sir, I didn't steal it. I just found it on the floor." But the guard didn't care. He leaned down right into her face and said, "Don't lie. Kids like you always try to take things. Kids like you." Those words hit her harder than anything. Anabel froze. She wasn't scared of the store. She wasn't scared of the guard. She was scared of disappointing her mother, a woman who taught her every day, "If it's not yours, my child, don't touch it." And now here she was, in public, being called a thief. But then, just when it felt like the whole world was against her, a calm voice cut through everything. "Excuse me, what exactly are you accusing her of?" It was the man from the other aisle. He stepped forward slowly, hands in his pockets, eyes firm, not blinking. The guard stuttered. She took that teddy." "No," the man said. "She picked it up. Because I watched it fall from the shelf a minute ago." The whole store went silent again. Anabel turned slowly toward the man, confused, hopeful, like someone had finally opened a window in a room she couldn't breathe in. The guard's face changed. Shoppers murmured. The man crouched to Anabel's height and said gently, "You didn't do anything wrong. I saw you. You were kind to that teddy, even though the world wasn't kind to you." And for the first time, Anabel felt like maybe, just maybe, some people really do see the truth before judging. But this man wasn't just defending her. He had a reason. A very big one. And family, you're about to see why. Before I continue, let me tell you something real quick. Some moments in life feel too perfect to be accidents. Almost like fate is trying to say something. The store doors slide open. Outside, the evening light is soft and orange, dust drifting through the air as if the world is slowing down just for them. Anabel walks beside the man, clutching the teddy bear he bought for her. Her steps are tiny. His steps match hers, almost like instinct. He keeps glancing at her with that look the kind grown men get when they're trying very hard not to feel something too deeply. The look of someone who recognizes a piece of their past walking right beside them. Anabel hugs the teddy tighter and looks up. Anabel, soft. Thank you, sir. Man, gentle. You don't have to thank me, Anabel. No child deserves to be treated the way you were today. Behind them, life carries on. Cars passing. People moving. Phones ringing. But between the two of them, everything becomes quiet. Then something strange happens. The man's hand trembles slightly. He stares at Anabel the way someone stares at a photograph they once lost, but somehow found again in real life. He stops walking, kneels gently to her height. Man, voice low, almost afraid of the answer. Has anyone ever told you, you have very familiar eyes? Anabel shrugs. She's innocent, she doesn't know. But he does. A storm rolls through his face. Pain, memory, longing, and something he's hiding very carefully. The camera holds just long enough for the audience to feel it. Then he forces a small, controlled smile. Man, come on. Let's get you safely home. They walk off down the quiet street. Wait, did you see that look on his face? Because I did. And that moment right there, that wasn't just kindness. There was something deeper, something he wasn't ready to say out loud. Here's the truth no one in that store knows. Not the guard, not the cashier, and not even Anabel herself. This man may not just be her hero today. He might be something far more shocking. Small pause, calm tension. But I'll let you decide if we should open that door. Before we go, tell me what you learned from this chapter. Because honestly, this one hit me too. Life brings certain people across our path for reasons we don't understand until much later. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm right there with you, reading them like we're all sitting in the same living room. And if you want part 2, you already know what to do. Hit subscribe, like the video, and share this with someone who needs a little hope today. Because, trust me, the next chapter of Anabel's story is going to shake this whole channel.